Hey guys, it's Matt and welcome to Mentorship Monday. Today we've got a question coming from Mark from Houston, Texas. And Mark is wanting to know, he's actually a follow-up question to a video that we had done for BiggerPockets, where I had the whiteboard here and I laid all that out. And we had talked about how we had bought a property using a private lender, and we were going to renovate this property and either do a cash out refinance or just go ahead and sell it. So in essence, you got to do, if you're going to do a cash out refinance on a property, you got to find yourself a small community bank, which is who I use regularly for a lot of our transactions, that aren't going to require seasoning or any of those other kinds of things. There's also B2R Finance that's on BiggerPockets. They advertise there. You can check them out as well. A little higher interest rate than what a small community bank's going to charge you, but if you don't have that great credit, you can give those guys a call and they'll do what's called an asset-based loan, meaning it's only based on the property and the cash flow you're getting from the real estate. It's not something you're going to have to show great credit or personal income for or anything like that. They're just lending to you on the property. So B2R Finance or a local small community bank for doing those refinances. And you want to make sure they're not going to require seasoning, meaning that the property has to be in your name for a certain period of time before they'll consider doing a refi, meaning you buy it from a private lender in July and you buy it through a private lender in July and then try and refinance it just a month or two later when you're done your renovations. If they have a seasoning requirement, they're not going to allow you to put financing on it through them that quickly. So you don't want that. If the property appraises, you can get a cash out refinance, which is, we'll do sometimes. You try to be careful how much debt you take on in this business, but money's really, really cheap right now, meaning rates are really, really low. So it is okay to do that kind of thing. Again, that's how we typically do it. And Mark also very astutely pointed out that wholesalers and quick sales like this, like we found out about the deal and then closed in 2 weeks. I've only been able to close through a bank in 2 weeks one other time, and that was through a special circumstance. But this one, wholesalers and instances like that where they have to close really, really quickly, you got to close cash, you got to close hard money, you got to close private money. Banks can typically take upwards of 60 days to get to closing, so you want to use hard money, private money if you can get a hold of it, or even cash if you can get a hold of that to close quickly. So that's it. I hope I got your question answered, Mark. But again, cash out refinances are through banks. Once you've got the property stabilized, use private money, hard money, or cash for dilapidated property that you're going to do a bunch of work on. So Mark, thank you for your question. Guys, if you have questions, email us at helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. That's helpme@DeRosaGroup.com, and we'll put your question out here on the air for Mentorship Monday. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a very profitable week and happy Monday. Bye-bye.